They're live. Alright, how's it going? How's everything? How's life? It is now 19:52, so 7:52 p.m. It's been a really hot day, really warm. But anyway, I'm just, settling into bed and everything. And, well, apart from that, I'm just happy to be here. Happy to be with ya, you know. If hopefully we can get some people going, maybe we can get this show on the road, if you know what I mean. Hey, Mrs. Plunkett, how are ya? I heard you kidnapped Chelsea. I hope she's okay. But anyway, I'm defying gravity. Well, I'm actually not defying gravity at all. I'm just thought you were floating, liar. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I titled the live London's Defying Gravity because I wanted to say Defying Gravity, but I'm just lying in bed. And I was hi London, love ya. I appreciate all the love. Right back at ya. I'm watching Grace and Frankie because I really wanted to watch a long show when I just had run out of long shows. I mean, I'm on season 10 of Smallville, but I'm about to end it, so I'm postponing it. But I just started Grace and Frankie and I'm hooked. You're lying in bed and lying about defying gravity. I got the double entendre. But yeah, so technically, what, a triple entendre? Okay, well. I'm defying gravity. I'm not. Not physically, but metaphorically, I'm of course defying gravity. Are you guys defying gravity? Alright, that's such a good song. You know what I want to do? I want to go into one of those little, well, not little, one of those air tubes. And they have a big fan under you, and they just fan you up, and you're flying. It's not like free. You're kind of like skydiving, but inside a tube. My stomach hurts so bad. I'm dying. We're all dying, honey. Get in line. Actually, I'm really sorry to hear that. Maybe you ate something, or just maybe you just gave birth, or you just had a kid. But anyways, hopefully you get better soon. Because I would like to have you back to 100 in no time. Because it feels so physical, magical, oh baby. Because, you know what? I like the song. I don't care what anyone says. Cause it feels so mystical, magical, oh baby. Cause let me go, let me go. Oh, oh. Going to the zero gravity thing. I know there's something like that, and I don't think it's something I ate because I had 3 meals since I've been here, and this is the first time it's heard. Ooh, what a mystery. You know what you need? You need Sherlock Holmes to figure it out. You know what, actually? Let's wait until you shit, and let's see what comes out. You're about to get your first period after birth. That would be crazy. Do you want to try again? You're gonna have another baby. That would be wonderful if that's your plan. Cause it's mystical, magical. If it is, you're about to cry. Yeah, you were safe for almost what, 10 months? Okay. As close as you're gonna get to heaven. That's until menopause, I think. Well, even then, some women keep their periods until menopause. Then after that, it's just dry. Which, I'm sorry, that happens. I really am. But anyway, that's not my fault. It feels so. I got a birth control implant. It lasts 3 years but can be removed whenever. But I don't think I'll be getting pregnant anytime soon. I can't even have sex for another 2-3 weeks. Fair enough. I mean, that wouldn't even be the first thing on my mind after having a newborn. You can't have for 6 to 8 weeks after having it, especially after the C-section. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Hi, Kennedy. How's school? Maybe it's just look at yourself. You are blonde. Why? Thank you. I know, right? Yeah. Transsexual. I am not a transsexual. And well, that pretty much sums up that question. I'm glad to hear school's fine. Maybe the whole 6 to 8 weeks after having a baby is kind of like your refraction period, like nature's way of telling you slow down. I'm watching live from Liberia. Nice to see you, my friend. Hey, Mana Sambola. Welcome to the channel. Subscribe. Yas Queen. He's a London. He's his own species. Well, I don't think I'm human. No, actually, I do. You know, I can't joke around like that because, I mean, I know Leah, whoever Leah is. Of course, I know it's Chelsea. I know I got a lot of people that get jokes, but there are a lot of people's that don't get jokes. Babe, brother, is the tip pink? I think it is. I never really stopped and checked. It is probably pink. Do you get girls? I like to think so, yeah. I mean, not more that I can handle, but also the number is far from zero, so is it just me or you make a New Year's resolution but don't follow through with it? Who? Can I sleep with you, Pinky? I don't think you can, and actually I don't want you to. I appreciate the offer, Stomp, but I'd rather sleep by myself. Because where I live, it's really warm right now, and I don't think I could handle being with someone in bed. Why is everyone being so sus in this live? Exactly, like I need to think of clever ways to get out of talking about stuff that involves things without clothes on. Because, you know, I love your pillowcase. Yeah, that's Goofy. I like Goofy. I like Disney a lot. In case I've never told you guys about that, I really like Disney. Cause it feels so mystical. Magical little baby, cause now you're gone, now you're gone. As always, yeah, exactly. It's ChatGPT. I'm not from English speaking country, so it's a real that everyone a user has already 5 body counts before 21. It's OpenAI. Well, yeah, is it technically OpenAI? I don't know. Let's get Sam Altman on here. That would be the craziest thing ever. I'm not ready for that. Like, actually, I am. I kind of don't care who he is, but I don't know. Is my body count 5? Close to 5. So I don't know if someone Chelsea weigh in on this, because I need another opinion. Please, please don't leave me hanging. Please. But I'm pretty sure it depends on the person and the lifestyle they want to lead. So I can only answer about myself, not about everyone else. People around me, I'm friends with whores and I'm friends with virgins. So it kind of depends on the person. Why is your teacher right? You're 6 and you're 17. Also, what was the question? Yeah, exactly. What was the question? Yeah, you don't consider sex as something serious. It's more like to have fun, I guess. Are you AI? I don't consider myself AI drip. My intelligence is actual intelligence. Are you bi? Do I have to choose? Do I call you London or Prince? Whichever one you like best, Kennedy. I consider sex as something serious. I do. That's why I don't sleep with everyone I like or anyone that likes me. I'm about to be the next plus one in his body count. Let's see you first. Come on, give us your stats. Let me think about it. Are you bi? I bi as in I'm by myself. That's what you're asking. But I do consider sex something serious. That's why I have been dry for a long time. Not for a long time, no, but well maybe. Oh, bisexual. Um, no, I don't think so. Give me, give me. To answer your question, I'm gonna need a night in a visa, and then I'll let you know. I'm gonna go. I gotta wake up at 5 a.m. tomorrow. Bye, Kennedy. What are your thoughts on NoFap? I don't know, bro. Have you tried it? I think that my mind is better off while I'm on NoFap, or while I'm off. While I'm when I'm not doing it. That's what I'm trying. Not that I do it often, but when I did, there was a period in my life when I did, and once I stopped, I felt like I got a lot of mental clarity back, a lot of energy, a lot of abilities in terms of socialization and everything. Technically, three of my bodies were consensual. Okay, Chelsea, are you trauma dumping on us? Girl, I'm sorry. Girl, I'm sorry. Why is everyone asking Prince these awkward questions? I don't know, Kennedy. I guess it kind of comes with talking about it. Hey, Kelly, how are you? Okay. We got some stats, people. We got some stats. This is something. Okay. Well, I'm very tall. Okay. I'm into tall. On the thin side. I'm thin as well. I like to think so, at least. I'm not model thin, but bye, Kennedy. Have a big smile and long ears. What are you doing now while I'm talking to you guys? I'm having a lot of fun. I don't know. I have a plain basic sense of fashion. What else? Hmm. You sound like a solid 8 out of 10. Solid. And 8 is the lower threshold. You could be a 10 out of 10 and be underselling yourself to not come across as an asshole who's full of themselves. But I think you're solid if your goal is to sleep with someone, and I hope you do that consensually in your own timeline. What timeline? In your own limelight, okay? In your timeline. Timeline. I meant to say timeline. You're not gonna ask about my long ears. I don't know. I kinda went out with this girl who had really long ears. Call her Dumbo. What you gonna do about it? It was fun. I mean, I didn't make any. It doesn't. I was just describing Goofy. Really? Goofy's an 8 out of 10. Actually, I would say Goofy's a 10 out of 10. And he has a great sense of humor and a great laugh. So there you go, Goofy. But yeah, Goofy's tall and and you sleep with him every night. Yeah, I guess you got me there. I sleep on him every night. Not with him. I sleep on him every night. That was a really good joke, actually. Now, I do think if Goofy were describing himself, he wouldn't be the guy to be humble. He would be bragging about his whatever talents he has. Though I don't think he has many. He's kind of clumsy, right? I love the movie, actually. The one with his kid and Jessica Rabbit. That's a really fun movie. There really is. Now I want to see it again. Who has Disney Plus? I need a Disney Plus. Don't do that. Do not share your passwords online. Let's get mystical. I don't think that's the lyric, but it's something mystical, magical, oh baby. But anyway. Are you talking about Who Framed Roger Rabbit? I think that may be it. I don't remember the title exactly. By the way, guys, subscribe. Moonlight ice cream. But yeah, I really like the Goofy film, the Goofy movie. I don't know the difference between a film and a movie. Actually, let's find out the difference between a film and a movie. Because I heard Miley Cyrus talking about it like 2 days ago. So, difference between film and movie. Okay. While film and movie are often used interchangeably to refer to motion pictures, there are subtle differences in usage and connotation. In British English, film is the more common term, but in American English, movie is more prevalent. Film can also refer to the physical film stock or the art form itself, and is often used in more formal or artistic contexts. Movie is generally considered a more commercial term, especially in the US, often used to describe feature length motion pictures and the act of going to the cinema. Whoa, hold up, you look way younger when you stand up. Are you a kid? I'm 5'7", so that may be it. Maliki loves when I sing. Are you a singer? I've never heard you sing before. So I'm kind of short. I'm not kind of short. I am short. That's why I tend to wear lives when I go out. Because being short messes with my proportions. Actually, I don't care. It's just fashion or whatever. You know, I would love to go to Fashion Week or something like that. 5'7", he's 120 or 160 years old. Exactly. Exactly. I'm a vampire. Well, actually, I'm not, but I am in the sense of the joke. You know, I have to clarify because I never know who's new, and I never know who's gonna get the joke or who isn't. And I remember one time I did that, and I got a religious person offended, which I'm sorry. It was my intention to do that. Too young for me. Kindness, my whole pregnancy while I listened to and sent this song called Lullaby of Woe, and now he loves when I sing it. Too young for me, am I? I thought 120 was gonna get me some cute people, but it's the same as it was when I was 17. Stump, what are you, 1,000 years old? Exactly. I thought we were getting places here, Stump. When you say Lullaby of Woe, I immediately think of Wednesday because I really love the Addams Family, and I think of the nursery rhyme. Like I'm looking it up. Looking it up. Number 16666. Yeah, I read numbers separately. I'm not saying 1,666 years old. I'm not saying it. I'm saying 16666. Okay. Okay, and you're 2243. Okay. I don't like reading numbers. Okay, so it reminds me of, okay, here it is. Here's the rhyme. Monday's child is fair of face. Tuesday's child is full of grace. Wednesday's child is full of woe. Thursday's child has far to go. Friday's child is loving and given. Saturday's child must work for a living. The child born on Sunday is fair and wise and good and gay. So it reminds me of that. Wednesday's child is full of woe. 22,243. You typed up 43. But maybe that was a typo. Maybe you meant to say you were 2242. Whoops. Whoops. When's the new Stranger Things season coming out? Because this is such a long wait between seasons, and it's so stupid too. Because season 1 and season 2 came out back to back. So did season 3, and then we had to wait like 4 years for season 4. And now we're waiting like 5 years for season 5. You know, this is not good as a consumer. If you have a company and you're making your consumers, your audience wait 5 years for a new product, that's not good. The competition is gonna get ahead. And it's not like they're making Titanic over there. Like, yeah, they're doing CGI and stuff, but it's not like. I'm just getting out of my head. I was just thinking about the song. I've been singing the song the entire live. Okay, I think it's from Witcher because in the lyrics it says on there, "Her let tremble, heartless and cold, bone and cold. Here he comes, he'll go, leave not behind, but a heartache and woe." Yeah, it might as well be. I'm talking about the nursery rhyme. It reminds me of. Nothing else will feel like, cause it feels so mystical, magical, oh baby. You know what? I like Benson Boone. I'm sorry, he seems cool. Actually, I don't think anything of him except that I think some of his songs are catchy. Once you know what my love's gonna feel like, nothing else will feel right. You can feel like moonbeam ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies, cause it feels so mystical, magical, oh baby, cause once you know, I lost everyone. I didn't even write the right number at all. It's 2,243. I wrote 22. See, I didn't even notice. You get me lost once you talk about numbers. Like, consider me physically, mentally out of here. I mean, not that I'm stupid or anything like that, but I didn't even notice. Once you know what my love's gonna feel like, nothing else will feel right. Moonbeam ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies. Do you know Jesus? That's an excellent question. Do you know? Well, actually, he's been around for 2,000 years, so he could know Jesus actually. What was he like? Did he really come back after dying? Oh, were you the crucifixion? That would have been crazy. Like, not even as in a religious sense, because that has its own religious connotation. But just seeing someone at the cross, that must have been insane to witness. That must have been insane to witness. Nails on his hand, like nailed to a cross. That's like, oh my god. He was the best prankster ever. Was he? I knew Jesus was lit when he turned water to wine. I knew he was real. I knew he was. I love you, Jesus. And so he took one prank too far. Okay, here we go. But I knew he was lit when he turned water to wine. Like, that's all I needed to do. Everything song that's shot. Hey, Ryder. Bro, tell him to turn my water to wine. I'm gonna need it to sleep at this point. Yeah, like, Jesus? Bro was like a full-on wizard. No wonder they accused him of witchcraft. Because, like, what do you mean you're curing? I'm using curing as in very loosely. But you're making the blind see again, and I don't know, you're multiplying fish. Like, what do you mean, bro? Come back. Come back. I could use stuff like that. Teach me how to turn water into wine. Teach me. I could multiply bread as well. Where does Jesus come from? Well, Jesus is a prophet that comes from the land of Galilee, and he died on a cross, and then he came back 3 days later. That's what the legend says. Did he come back 3 days later? Let's look this up. Did Jesus come back to life? Okay. Okay. Or it's not for America, no. Jesus comes from Galilee, so that's in the Middle East. Well, Israel, but in 3 days, exactly. I'm just trying to find out if he came, like he physically came back, like actually. Okay. Okay. I'm just saying, okay. Okay, I'm researching people because now this has actually caught my eye. Okay. Scholars differ on the historicity of the empty tomb story and the relation between the burial stories and the post-mortem appearances. Scholars also differ on whether Jesus received a decent burial. Points of contention are 1. Whether Jesus' body was taken off the cross before sunset or left on the cross to decay. 2. Whether his body was taken off the cross and buried specifically by Joseph of Arimathea or by the Sanhedrin or a group of Jews in general. And 3. Whether he was entombed, and if so, what kind of tomb, or buried in a common grave. You know, he messed up. Hey, funny Mick. You know that the sun lowers in the sky for 3 days and starts rising again? The sun lowers? Like, what do you mean lowers? I know the sun doesn't really. I mean, we are spinning around the sun and we are spinning in our own axis. But, like, do you mean like the angle? I swear I read something about that. The angle changes every X amount of years or something. Okay. So the tomb was empty. Okay, the tomb was empty. Okay. Where did he end up on the cross? Well, he was accused of witchcraft, and the Roman emperor at the time had him crucified. You know, he started helping Jewish people, and it wasn't cool to help Jews. So he went against the empire and he got crucified. He messed with the wrong people. Yeah, that's a better way to put it, to sum it up. He messed with the wrong people and ended up on a cross. On the cross. Okay, so there was an empty tomb. Then where was his body? Oh my god, this is so intriguing. This is really intriguing. I could make videos about this. Let's stop everyone else. Yup. Hey, Jan Junie boss. Like if you try the position of the sun at the same time every day, usually it's always slightly higher the next day, but right before Easter it lowers for 3 days. Then, oh crap. Now that's something. I mean, I'm not one to judge people based on their religious beliefs, because I'm religious in my own way, but whoa. Yeah, that's where the story comes from, I would guess. Yeah, exactly, because he passed on the cross, he came back, Easter, Good Friday, Good Sunday, whatever. Good Sunday, what am I saying? Good Thursday, and Good Friday. Oh, this is a sign. There's a lot of info on Jesus. Which, oh, hello again, London. Hello. But now I'm trying to. A lot of historians identify the appearances post mortem of Jesus as mass delusion for very specific cases. So, mostly the apostles, the 12 of them. Answer, I'm sorry, does your religion. Well, what was the question? What's the question, darling? And I'll gladly answer your question. How are you, Centaur? We're doing skin to skin with Maliki. Cute. Okay. Okay. Who is wailing and gulling in the background? Well, it's not me, honey. It's my cousin, I reckon. I'm good for a Wednesday night here. I need you by me, beside me, to guide me. Whoa, to hold. So, most historians agree Jesus of Nazareth was crucified under Roman rule. That's a fact. The part that's divisive is the resurrection itself. Is he singing in the shower? Well, hopefully he's singing in the shower, because if he's not singing in the shower, then he's a maniac. But I think he's singing in the shower because my bedroom wall is the same as his bathroom wall. So there are no independent non-Christian sources from the time that verify that the resurrection happened. Okay. Well, I could never be that brave. In terms of what? Singing? Oh, I could belt right now. Like, don't even get me started. He's singing so loud. He is. Yes. The earliest Christian writings, Paul's letters, claim the resurrection happened and the people saw the risen Jesus. There are no neutral historical accounts that affirm that Jesus did come back. Only theological texts. Okay, interesting. Okay. Of course not exactly, but... Okay, that's another different noise. Okay, but... The Gospels, written decades later, describe post-resurrection appearances. They're not historical accounts. They're... Okay. Medical history as we know it would change. Is that your relative in the background? Well, let's hope it is. Yeah, it is. What If the resurrection happened, it would be a supernatural event by definition outside science's ability to verify or explain. So what do we think, guys? Someone came back to life fully after 3 days. So what do we think? You know what? I like to believe in things that are kind of wild. So let's... You know what? I believe he came back. Why not? I wasn't there. I believe magic's real. I believe in ghosts. So, why not? Not only came back to life, but then ascended into the sky, yeah, after 40 days. It's just like the story keeps getting wilder and wilder, and somehow it became this mass hysteria became a religion. I mean, that's how humanity works. That's how every single religion was born. You know what I believe? I believe. Does it sound kind of crazy? Yes. Does it sound fun? Yes. I thought it was Muslim because they can sing or wildly and have a call to prayer several times a day where the whole family has to join. Like what? Like the resurrection? Oh, 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 I need you. Me. No, the singing. I thought it was my. I do have Muslim neighbors, so. Actually, no, I don't. What do you consider your neighbor? The people in your neighborhood, or the people, the houses right next to you and in front of you? Because if you consider it a neighborhood, then I do have Muslim neighbors, but a lot of them, but nope. There can be miracles when you believe. Though hope is frail, it's hard to kill. Not me singing when you believe. But that's not the only religious story that's a little bit wild if it were told today. Because what about Moses? That's a whole nother separate can of worms about the incredible feats he did. Emphasis on incredible. He thought it was Muslim. Yeah, I don't think Muslim people pray to Last Dance by Donna Summers. Hit Mariah's whistle from Emotions. Inside! What? I've hit it in the past. No, I haven't. Well, maybe I have. But I tried. The thing with Mariah is that the thing with the vocal trinity is that what am I even trying for apart from personal amusement? Because those three women are just insane vocalists. Wesley Jr. loves you. Well, give my best regards to Wesley Jr. London, hi, I'm back. Hey, Brody. How are you? If you're in a library, where would you put this book? Which book? What song is your cousin when singing? Let me. Because the last one I was able to recognize, instead of just hearing blatant noise, was Last Dance with Donna Summer. I feel good. I feel nice. I never felt so satisfied. I'm in love. I'm alive. Intoxicated. Flying high. I still can't figure out which one it is. Feels like a dream when you touch me tenderly. Well, bye, Brody. In case I never see you again for today, have a good rest of the night. I still can't figure it out. But I like the way I feel inside. Thanks, love. No problem, bud. He's really getting into it. We tend to get into it as a family. Like, of course, I'm not singing now, but I do sing and I try to do it during the day, not at night. Hi, sweet prince of dark eyes, how are you? No. Every time that you come on here, you tell me you have pretty eyes, and it just means the world. I can't pretend not to feel a little bit flustered. I hope you tell him that everyone on YouTube heard him. Actually, I haven't told him. And if you've seen the kind of content I post on the channel, then I don't think I'm the right person to be telling him that. But How would he react? How would you react if you found out that the whole internet was listening? The whole internet, the people were listening to you singing without your knowledge. You probably won't care exactly, unless it goes crazy viral, which has only happened once before. But I hope it happens again. I love your dark eyes, deep dark eyes. See, guys, I can't pretend not to feel a little bit flustered. Thank you, Mahi. How are you? Do I have pretty eyes? I've heard that a couple times, but not to sound full of myself. I just kind of don't believe it. But I do thank you. I really do. What about his long legs? Bro. Hey. Actually, I do want to know the answer. Actually, I'm black with hazel eyes. That's stunning. That's a good combo. Matter of fact, what's everyone's eye color? I guess mine's already accounted for, as in deep and dark, almost black eyes. Even yeah, I guess my eye color is accounted for. And a chronic masturbator. What do you mean? I haven't been that in a while, like 10 years or so. Actually, no, 10 years ago I was pretty young. You look like a. Okay. So, what are the symptoms? I guess, since you're an expert on masturbation. Actually, that's a real thing. Some people are experts on it. I could sit at home, jerk off and boiled eggs. And eat boiled eggs. I do like boiled eggs. They're a good source of protein. Hi, this is Gary. Hi, Gary. How are you? I do like boiled eggs. They're a good source of protein. People, you gotta get in your protein. Just wanted your reaction. I'm not really good at reacting to that kind of stuff because I never really know what to do, so I kind of just over process everything. But yeah, it's all cool. So I'm glad to hear you're okay, Gary. What time is it where you are? The Mariah song that I really like right now is probably Can't Let Go. Even though I tried, I can't let go. What state you live in? Well, assuming you mean as in states, as in the US of A. I don't live in the States. I'm reading the comment. Canada. Nope. Not anymore. Actually, screw Canada. There's not a single country on earth that I hate more than Canada. Canada, my god. And it's not even Canada. Thank you, Gary, for that comment. You good looking, thank you. Because let me tell you, it's not even the whole of Canada, it's just Ontario. That province, because it is a province for some reason, Toronto. I hate that city with my life. I detest that city with my soul. My God. I mean, Quebec's fine. British Columbia's fine. I like Vancouver. I like Montreal. But Ontario has to go. And I'm not negotiating the terms of how. I mean, an asteroid. So where are you now? Yeah, let me get back to the actual question. Guys, I live in Colombia. I am Colombian. So there you go. Hi, hey, Wasan. You good looking. Why, thank you. I already replied to that one. You have good English. Well, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. New York. I've never been to New York. Well, Mahi didn't answer. But I'll say your long legs are nice. My long legs. Parcero Pierno, ¿cómo está? What? Oh, that is just like the dirtiest thing ever. I'm not gonna pretend I'm not a little bit flustered. I'm not gonna pretend I didn't enjoy that. But I'm good. What is the province right above Minnesota? Isn't it Manitoba or Saskatchewan, probably? Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Arm Hammer. Triple O. Hot. You like that, Gary? Hi, I am Brazilian. Hola, tudo bem? Bem-vindo sur and live. My Portuguese really sucks, guys. I really need to work on it. Mostly because I love Brazil and I want to go to Brazil. Well, let's open up the translator because I really need to learn some basic phrases. Wait, who's Gary? Gary's commenting under Linda. What's your age? I'm actually a vampire. I'm 120 years old. But no, I'm not. You want to find out? You can subtract 102 years from that. But yeah. O que você tá falando na live? Eu não falo português. Desculpe. Sorry. But let me go over the translator. See, people, I need to work on my Portuguese. All the hot people are in Brazil. Horny. I don't know what to do about that, Gary. That isn't that kind of channel. I mean, I appreciate the support and the compliments, and thank you for giving me an ego boost. Thank you for that. But I'm not sure I can help. I'm actually really sure I cannot help you with that. But yeah, I'm not even 1,000. For the classic big band song Brazil, it was remade as a disco version in 1970s. No, I haven't. No, I haven't. You're like a music connoisseur. You know songs from virtually every single year since the 50s. It is insane how cultured you are when it comes to music. But exactly, not even 1,000. I'm sorry, it's okay, Gary. I'm just not the guy for you in this specific state that you're in. Yes, I live in a sewer, lol. That explains a lot. Actually, no, it doesn't. I'm sorry. Where's everyone from? I mean, I know where a lot of you guys are from. Hey, Adija. Adija, how are you? I'm great. Thanks for being here. We're doing yoga tomorrow. Does it feel so? I'm getting a rash, people, for some reason. What's this? Well, who's this would be a more appropriate question. Tomorrow, yes, because it's still 8 p.m. for me. Chica Chica Chicago. I do know that's. Do you do things? What do you want me to do? I could sing. And I will always love you. I will always love you. That's as far as I go. Yeah, it's the same day in my country. Yeah. It's next morning. Yeah, I guessed. Because you went to sleep earlier. So. Whoa. Whoa, what's not gonna happen? Subscribe. So, what are you referring to? Hunt Run. Because, I gotta get a sense of the time zones here. Sounds like your cousin is done. I sub for cats. I'm not a cat. You know, there's nothing I want more than for one of his vocal cords to just completely rip apart. But actually, I do want stuff more than that. I want to love more stuff than just for him to go mute for a week or two. Can you sing in the mouse police? Never stop by Jethro Full. I don't know that song. May I tell you that yogas are recommended before sleeping? Yes. But I do want to. I don't want you to be a cat. I want you to have a cat. That's wonderful, but I'm allergic and I'm kind of in the middle of a rash right now. So, guys, we lost the Brazilian viewer because I couldn't speak Portuguese. I'm angry at my sister. What happened? Free Fire Gaming. Oh man, yeah, exactly. That's something called Half Morga Frog Yoga. We're trying tomorrow in like 12 hours or 16. Because I'm gonna wake up pretty late. Well, actually, no, I won't because I'm a light sleeper and I have insomnia, so. She wasted my time. I'm sorry. You're interested? You know what? Adija put me through the trenches this morning. It was so amazing, but it was so physically demanding too. So be careful what you ask for. And I have to do my homework. Then maybe do your homework. Is it biology homework, math homework? But anyways, I didn't do much today. I just read a little bit. I studied a little bit. I read, and then I studied, and then I read, and then I studied, and then I read. And that's everything and I watched Grace and Frankie because I'm watching that now. Physical, magical. Maths, okay. We're gonna comment. Odd question, but have you ever slept nude and how was it? Me? I I think I have. I mean, I must have at some point in my life. But I don't sleep nude currently. Um, I live with my family, so again, we're very intrusive people, so it wouldn't be fun for them to wake me up and for me to be but naked. Have you ever showered in the nude? Interesting question. I don't think I've ever done that. It's just something about showering with my clothes on that just gets me feeling just right. I mean, of course, the shower in the nude. um, but sleep in the nude, no. I don't sleep in the nude. Do you? Hey Owen, how are ya? I feel like I haven't seen you before. Or Actually, I have, but it's been a long time. Maybe it was a different Owen. So you studied? Yes, I did. Then you read some? Yes, I did. Then I studied again, and then I read some more. Then I made dinner, and now I'm here. It is easier when you're in better shape. Well, I guess so. I guess so. I'm doing well, that's marvelous. You're going to bed. I'm going to bed in like 2 hours or so. Do you wear pantyhose? You know what, Michelle? I have wanted to in the past, but I don't. Because I. I don't know, I just never really found the need to. But. Yeah. Bye, Owen. Thank you guys so much for being here and supporting. I'm not ending the live, I'm just saying thanks. Because being grateful is important, especially to people that support you and put up with you in spite of all your annoying flaws. What's your hobbies? Anything you like? I I do like I guess this is my hobby. What do your legs feel like? Pretty soft, pretty hairy too. I gotta shave, but haven't done that, and it takes a lot of time, and it takes like three razors. But I like this is my hobby probably just being into camera. I like singing. I like writing music. I like actually I really like researching. I really like researching and getting into writing and historical journalism. Like it's just something that makes me come alive in a different way. He shit on me literally. That's so cute, Chelsea. Don't shave them. Why? I mean, I know that my leg hair is very fine, but that's because it's blonde. But it's a lot. It has to be dealt with. Just that I can't deal with it. I was being pooped on cue. I have to shower. It's kind of cute. We cannot ask explicit questions here because you're very finicky about what you talk about. That's true, Centauri. That's what I. One of the plus aspects of having a Patreon, just no censorship of whatever kind, just pure, honest, unbridled chat. Smell like baby, that's so cute, that's your baby. Sing your favorite song. My favorite song is Vision of Love by Mariah Carey, so that's a hard song. But let us do Hero. And then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on. Then you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. Then you feel like hope's gone. Look inside you and be strong. And you finally see the truth that a hero lies in you. It doesn't stink, but like, still have to sleep with that. Kind of sucks actually. When the family room's up, okay, yeah, it sucks. I bet it feels nice with Nash. I, I don't know. I don't know. I don't like the fuzz, and also I'm a runner, so I'm a runner. Says the guy who hasn't ran in like 3 weeks. But I'm a runner, so it slows me down, body hair. But I don't know. I don't know. That's kind of what I thought about the pantyhose question, because I was like, I can wear shorts and not have to worry about body hair, because I wear a lot of shorts. And not even like running shorts, I mean like your average pair of shorts. Like linen, cotton, polyester, just everyday wear, and they're really short. And somehow it feels really vulgar to be walking around with hairy legs, even if the hair's blonde. You know, your voice is amazing. I love it. Thanks, bro. We got another message flag to review. My ass stinks. Well, I think that's natural, isn't it? Like seriously, maybe you should take a shower. Do you know Billie Eilish? I know Billie Eilish. I just don't know her personally, but I know Billie. Billie's music and Billie's stuff. My favorite album by Billie Eilish is probably her first work, her EP, Don't Smile at Me. That is just such a good body of work. Then the debut, I don't remember. No, I don't shower. Water scares me. It always tries to drown me. Well, you gotta stand up in the shower, and that's how you gotta do it. You gotta stand up. Bro, say hello to Brazil. Hola, Brasil. Eu te amo. Tudo bem, Brasil? You speak Portuguese Brazilian, bro. Love your channel. Eu quero ir para o Brasil. Sinto sua falta. So you're planning to do laser hair removal in the future? I would, but that's kind of expensive, and I don't know. That's such a silly thing. I could just go to the grocery store or the drugstore or whatever store and pick up some razors and shave my legs. Vai ser muito bem percebido aqui, obrigado. Eu te amo. I get bullied by House Equipment, but I gotta go for now. Damn. Sub to your channel, you're mad chill. You know what? A stoner once said that to me. I was like, I appreciate that. From a stoner, I really appreciate that. Okay, there you go. Seu português é muito bom, cara. Obrigado, você é muito foda. You know, they got me down with the pork. You're a stoner? Bro, what is it about stoners and I that we really get along? Damn. So you're in the wavelength, mentally speaking. Yeah, fantastic. Hey Danny, how are you? Why did it get mute? Cause I got a call from a someone that wants to play Free Fire, which is an online game. But I'm kind of busy. Você já veio aqui no Brasil, bro? Não, não. Eu ainda não fui. But wait for me. Wait for me. But seriously, I do gotta go for now. Peace, my man. Peace. Get you. Hey, I'm Joe Belmaris. Hey, Belmaris. How are you? Você se expressa muito bem. Obrigado. Espere por mim, Brasil. Esperem por mim. You know, guys, I love Brazil. I love Brazil. What are you doing, Prince? I love Brazil. Danny, I love Brazil. And then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on. And then you cast fears aside. Then you know you can survive. Tá aguardando. So, special thanks today, just for being here. Well, Lloyd is not here now, but thanks for whatever, bro. Then, Amorim Gustavo, obrigado por participar do live. Obrigado. Muito obrigado. Then, Danny, again, 19. What else? What else? Who else? Well, Stomp. OpenAI. You could be a machine right now, but for a machine, you have a good sense of humor, so. Centaur. Well, Centaur's just like top 10 biggest supporters of the channel. I don't even have to say anything. Thank you, Centaur. Mrs. Plunkett. I'm using your alias right now because it's just so fun, Chelsea. Thank you for being here and supporting, even if you're not here right now. Wasan. Thanks for supporting, Wasan. I like One Piece. Aditya. Desejo tudo de bom para você, Prince. Obrigado, obrigado. Muito obrigado. Você. How do you say this? Você está no meu coração. Thank you. London. Hi. I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. And I know you can show me. You know what song you need to cover? Danny, you were here like 2 weeks ago. Let us know. Mrs. Plunkett. It's so fun calling you that. I'm just having so much fun with this. It's gotta take a little time. A little time to think things over. You gotta wait between the lines. Yeah, it's a way to read between the lines. In my life, what's your country? Eu sou colombiano. I don't know if I could face it again. Can't stop now. I've traveled so far to change this lonely life. You know what song you need to listen to, maybe cover at some point? I don't know. Color me intrigued. I want you to show me. Hey Frank. I wanna feel what love is. Now you can show me. What do you think? Colombia, lugar de que la planta natural famosa. Sí. Sí. Ma io non fumo. Let us read the comments. Gnarly by Cat's Eye, you should play it right now. If I start, then I'm gonna have a lot of requests. And magically, when I start listening to stuff, the view count goes up, but so does the request count as well. Why do you think it is that women, no matter the generation, can talk to each other about graphic stuff that guys of different generations feel creeped out of opening up to each other? I don't know. Maybe their sisterhood bond, or Something like that. Do it, bitch, you love me. No, I don't. É ruim que mesmo que fumasse. Obrigado. I don't know, I feel like maybe qual país você tá? Eu sou colombiano. Guys, Brazilians are coming in. Yes. Hey Bella. How are you? How have you been doing? I wanna be your loving. Boom. See, I mean, if you don't love me, you don't love me. I do love myself a lot. Do you speak English? Yep, I do. I also speak Portuguese. Real Brazilian Portuguese. I wanna feel what love is. I want you to show me. You're a beautiful soul. God bless you. Well, ditto. God bless you as well. Actually, God bless every single person. So then you love me by default because I am you. I'm not playing the semantics with you. Because you're just like... You're kind of like one of those people that will use everything against me. Aí faz muito frio. Não, muito quente. Muito quente. Muito quente. Como passa seu tempo? Eu canto, eu escrevo canções, eu run, eu sou corredor. I think that's how you say it. Guys, I'm sorry. Eu não falo português. Desculpe. I'm sorry. If you don't play the song, I'll give you a pencil for a fight and a PB for myself. Illegal Boucher, what is no? Wow. I love your vibe. Você é muito foda. Muito foda. All of these cool things that you're saying right now. My God. Obrigado. Eu entendi todo. Você tá falando... Eu não falo português. Well, don't ignore me, bitch. Bitch, if you don't play the song, I'll give you a pencil for a fight and a pew for myself. Which country would you like to go to? Brazil! Actually, I would love to go to a lot of countries. But right now I'm talking to Brazilians. You're making his booty hole tingle. See, I wish. I'm constipated. So, you could do me a favor. But no. It's not working. Do you have any advice for that, Dave? Yes. But yeah, I would love to go to Europe in general. Then I would love to go to Brazil, Argentina, and I would love to go to Australia. I'm going to conhecer Brasil. Fantástico. I can't click on the comment to show. Okay, there you go. In my life, there's been heartache and pain. I don't know. Have you ever heard an Arabic song? Yes, I have. Go to Europe for the food and architecture. Actually, I would love to go to Europe for a lot more than food and architecture. I just love the old continent overall. I mean, my name's London, for Christ's sake. I'm not named, um, I don't know, Hong Kong. That's not my name. No, it would be pretty wild, actually. The history. Yeah, exactly. You get it, Sandra, you do. And yes, I have heard Arabic songs in the past. Yes, I have. There's just something about being in Europe that just. I mean, I know Europe. People say it is small in territory, but it is really big. Have you ever been to a Scottish castle? I I have not been to a castle. Not yet, anyway. That's my best attempt at a Scottish accent. See, you knew I was gonna do this. If you say, "Oh, I love Sydney," I'm gonna start doing an Australian accent. Like that's just who I am as a person. But no, I have not. And yes, I would love to. There you go. That's how you form a thought. Thank you, London. You're welcome, London. In my life, there's been heartache and pain. In my life, heartache and pain. I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. I know you can show me, show me. I wanna know. Oh, oh, oh. Ooh, I wanna know. Hey, hey, ooh, yeah. Are you gonna get a dog? Should I get a dog? No, I'm allergic. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take a little. I do an Indian accent, but since I'm American, white people think I was being offensive, even though I do it with love. I do. I think I do a good Indian accent as well. Well, that's if you do a good one in the first place. But I do a good Indian. Yeah, I'm allergic, Danny. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I wanna know what love is. I know you can show me. Guys, I had to do it. I just had to do it. Of course, let us lower the volume because I'm not gonna sing. I know you can show me. I love that song so much. Sanjay is apparently a very popular name in India, and so is Raj. Cool names. Essa música é muito bonita. Obrigado. Mariah Carey. Uh, Maria Carey. I want to know what love is. I want to feel. Ooh. I know you can show me. I like the name Raj. I do as well. I think it's a cool name. I mean, I don't have any reason to name a kid Raj, but it's a cool name. Subscribe, people. I see 8 people on the chat, and I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. Let's talk about love. Oh, 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 oh. You know, guys, I posted a cover of Four Non-Blondes, and I'm just kind of afraid that everyone would know me for that song. Hello, I'm going to be in the live, but I'm playing a horror game with my friend. Do you get scared easily? I do. Well, when it's like movies or video games, I do. Jump scares really get me. When it's real life stuff, I don't. But I do when it's like content I'm consuming. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. Let's talk about love. Oh, oh, oh. I wanna know what love is. If I request a song, I don't think your chat will like it. The one I have in mind is a kind of extreme sounding metal song, but I think you would be impressed with what the singer does with his voice. I don't know. See, that's also kind of like the thing about streaming on YouTube in general that has me pondering if maybe Patreon is a better idea after all. The fact I can't watch The Exorcist. Oh, cool. The fact that I get a lot of copyright strikes. So, I'm getting a lot of copyright strikes. Or claims, at least. I get a lot of emails from YouTube. Like at least 4 emails per live. Just UMG Universal. You use this song. Melody detected. Sony Music. And I'm just like, okay, so what can I really do? But, I mean, it's fine, I guess. I am using their stuff. It's not like I'm not using it. I am. It's just a little bit annoying when it's all you receive. Your inbox is full of copyright claims. Fortunately, I cannot pay for Patreon, and unfortunately, I will not make you pay for Patreon because I am not that kind of person. Missy, I get emails say your video cannot be monetized and is blocked in some territories. Hi London. Copyrighted content has been detected in your video. London is live. As a result, your video can no longer be monetized and has been blocked in one territory. The copyright owner may either be monetizing it or receiving analytics about it in other territories. So, there you go. It's gonna take a little time. A little time to think it over. You gotta read between the lines. So, this is all we have. Some days I'm like, okay, screw it. Let's get as many emails as possible. Other days I think, and I'm like, London, you know what? Slow down. Get everything together and maybe conceal the urge to play stuff and listen to stuff, even if just for an hour or two, because your channel cannot take the hit. So you're still starting out as a creator. And if no love is, you're gonna show me. Pessoas que gostam de café. Eu. It goes to the cafe. Most content creators are moving towards Patreon streams and everything behind a paywall because they admit they want to get rich and famous and move to LA. LOL. Yeah, I mean that does sound nice, but I don't want to do that actually. First of all, I don't think I have the kind of audience to pull in thousands of dollars a month. And it would be so unethical of me as a person because I wouldn't provide any special kind of content. I wouldn't do anything different on Patreon. Except that what I do here on YouTube, except that here I do it for free. Whereas on Patreon I would be charging you for it, and it just feels wrong. It feels like I'm ripping you off, and I'm not gonna do that. I mean, sure, if when I have thought about the idea, I've said, okay, if I do it, I gotta provide something of value, something that I would pay for, even if I could not pay for it. It's something that I would want to pay for. So I kind of thought about it like that and narrowed it down to some content ideas. But still, it's not something that's gonna happen in the near future, just because I don't have the audience size, I don't have the content to justify it, and it's just something that I'm not interested in doing. The whole get rich quick scheme. That's a tongue twister. Get a rich quick scheme. Get rich quick scheme. Yeah, that's a tongue twister. I'm not at all falling for that. So subscribe because I'm an ethical person. Behind it all, behind the noise, behind actually not behind, under noise, under the facade, under the everything, I'm an ethical person. For some reason. Maybe because I'm a consumer as well. You know, I only stream like 3 hours a day, and a day has 24 hours, so that's like an eighth of a day. The 7/8 that remain, I'm a consumer. It's gonna take a little time. Excuse me. But yeah. So, I mean, I've said that like 1,000 times, so it's not like nothing to worry about. This has been a pretty successful live, if I have to say so myself. No, baby, don't let it go. No, baby, don't, baby, no, baby, no. No, baby, no. No, baby. Just let it die with no goodbyes. It doesn't matter, we both pay the price. Cause in my eyes, I know sometimes you be like that, baby. Now every time that I see you, I'll be down the road. And I wanna reach you. My tears in a rock, gonna let it ride. No, baby, I must confess, we were bigger than anything. Remember us at our best, and don't forget about me. Nights playing in the dark and waking up inside my arms for you. Always in my heart and open your eyes to some lights and don't forget about us. So you said before you were what? Like what? Were what exactly? Because I said a lot of stuff. That you're in a relationship, but we both know nothing comes close to when we have it perseveres. And we can't forget how we used to get it. There's only one thought you said before you were a Cancer. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a Cancer. Late night, play in the dark and waking. Out to find my arms full of you. Oh, crazy in my arms. Where are you gonna get me for my birthday? Baby, don't you forget. So there you go. But anyway, guys, I think this has been a pretty successful live. I think this has been a wonderful live. I think this has just been marvelous, completely. Just interacting with you, getting to meet some cool people, getting, again, subscribe, like, comment. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys so much for joining. I'm gonna go live tomorrow again in the morning and again at night. Going live twice a day, I think is perfect because I get to say hello to the morning crew and say hello to the night crew, which is just amazing. Thank you, Centaur. Bye, London. Bye, Danny. Bye, Centaur. So, guys, you know, obrigado, Frank. Obrigado. Who else? Thank you, Cobra King. Thank you, Wazan. Gustavo, obrigado por participar do live. Again, Chelsea, all you people. This is your prince. This side, your prince.